our sewing machine, then we come back to the table, then we attach it to the front. So now this is how it is. You place your hairstay, the gum part will be up while the normal one will be down. So you place it like this. The gummy part will be on the upper side, and you are placing it on the canvas, not on the wording. So now you stitch them together. Stitch them together like this. So now the hairstay you are going to place will not get to the top. It will stop like 2 inches away from the tip of your canvas, then you reinforce. So now after this level, now we can go back to the table so we can place it to the front. Now this is how it is. This is how it is. Now we go back to the table and attach it to the front. So now we are back to the table. This is our wording, our canvas, and we have attached the hairstay to it. Now this is how it's being applied to the front. Remember, this is on 2 parts. We have both left and right. Now one part is for left, one part is for right. So now we are working on one. Whatever you do on this one, you do the same to the other part. So now this is how it's being placed. You pick your front, you place it this way. Now this armhole will go the same with the armhole on the body. Now this is how it's being placed. You try to balance up your hairstay inside. Ensure it's flat on the surface. Then you balance up this place. Ensure this crosses the tip of your fabric slant with at least ½ inch. Then the distance from the tip of your front to the tip of the canvas should be at least ½ inch as well. So now this is how it's been positioned. Then you sprinkle water to your hairstay region. Then you now gum it down. Like this. So now after you've gum it down, you turn it to the front part like this. You take your pressing cloth, sprinkle water on it, then you press it down as well. So now after this moment, you pick your needle, you knot the tip, then you can now tag this edge. The beginning of the tagging should be at least 1 inch away from the tip of the front. Then you tag the tip like this. So this is how it's been tagged. And the my hand will cover this place. So this is how it is. So after you're done tacking, then you cut off your thread. You can now trim off the excess, and you must not trim from this beginning, just from your 1 inch away from the shoulder slant. You can trim off the remaining parts out like this. So this is how it will look like. This is the inner part. So now, after this moment, we are done with our interface with the front. Now the next thing for we to do is to join the front to the interface. Now this is how it's been joined. Now this is our interface in which we join. Now from this tip of the interface, the pocket is there. So now this is the interface, how it's been joined. Now on this joining, on your first joining where it has this X, your first joining, this is, you cut a stay of like 1 inch. You place it this way, place it at the tip of your pocket, the way it is. Then at the down part too, you place it downward. So now this hasty enables the front and the interface to stick together after they have been joined. So now this is how it is. So now after we are done with our wording and canvas, the next thing is for we to trim the interface to the shape of the front. Now this is how it's been achieved. You place your interface, you try to flatten it, pick your front, you position it well the way it's supposed to be. Then you can now trim the excess. Now on this level, you must not trim everything exact. What we are trimming is just this side alone, just this side, these edges alone. That is what we are trimming for now. So you trim out the edges exact the way the front is. So this is how it is. Now you try to get it exact. So now after we have trimmed the tip, now the next thing is for we to join the front to the interface. Now our joining from this edge, right from the collar to the edge, is 0.2 inch. Now you mark your 0.2 from here, mark your 0.2, then you now roll your line. Now you mark another 0.2, in which will give you a guideline on the sewing of this part downward. Now from this point you mark 1 inch. You mark 1 inch here. Now after you've marked your 0.2 and you rolled your line, then you mark another 0.2 that will give you another. So after you've rolled your 0.2 here, 0.2 here, then you mark another 1 inch like this. Now this 1 inch now represents something like this. So after we have joined this front and interface, it will give us something like this. So something like this is at the collar side. This is how it will look like. So after we have seamed this 1 inch, because our sewing will start from this 1 inch, you come down like this, then we take it down to the hem point. So now after we have seamed, it will now be something like this. This is our 1 inch and our sewing downward. So now when we sew this side and we sew this side and we were able to couple it to the with the back, it will now give us something like this. Now this is the neck where we measure our collar and we fix the collar from this point. Now we are trying to create something like this on this one we are doing, that we just place the wording. Now we are trying to get something like this. Now for we to achieve something like this is the formula on how to get it. So once you do something like this, it will give you the result of the suit I just showed you a sample of. Now this is how we apply and we cut canvas and wording to the front. That is how it's been applied, and that is how the front and the interface are being joined. So the next steps will be on a pictorial illustrations, so we see how we couple up the whole suit. Thank you very much. I remain Sam Libra Sunday, the host of Suit Cruise Edition.